Мир, сюжетную линию. Остановились мы сегодня здесь, как вы помните, на этом сюжете. Продолжаем данную, значит, Доротими. Мы загипнотизировали, сказали ей, чтобы она ничего больше к леди Эшбери не имела. А мы пока здесь почистим их все. Что-нибудь связано.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. Понятно. Закрыто. Так. Ну, поговорить с леди Эшбери. Все, мы почистим, здесь пойдем. Теперь к леди Эшбери. Так. Письмо сестры Грейн. Ну что ж, мы разобрались, теперь бежим к нашему найти. Так. Да. Это ничего себе. Да, кстати, мы тут проходили, тут такого же не было. Ты что говорит? Так, что развить по навыке, блин. Так, опа. Тут можем поменять уже, в принципе. Так, у нас 15. Ну что ж. Так, ладно. Так. Сейчас обратно идти.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Кого-то здесь мы хотим, чтобы сходить. Пойдемте дальше. Ничего не понятно, но очень интересно. Так. Куда-то мы зашли. Туда. Направление. Теперь идем в том направлении, куда нам нужно.
would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society.
Why did you...
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yours.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires.
I know this.
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know.
And who bestowed upon you this?
My maker. He left this isle alone.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity?
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally...
I don't understand. Why was I...
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice.
So me being a vampire,
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary...
I'd like to... A vampire?
Such a crude...
So we are Ekons. How can I...
How to put it? All Ekon are vampire.
Are you?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what...
I've been away...
Things have... Yeah.
What is...
Fear.
When I awoke, changed.
Though I can't be certain. More than...
You make them sound like
More a society.
once glorious.
They have seen...
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional...
Please speak.
This strain of flu.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of...
I see.
This disease...
This is...
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan?
There's a lot we're not seeing here.
But Jonathan...
What on earth do you...
Why you, my dear boy? With your...
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could...
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative...
We'll discuss this more later.
No.
Yes?
I'm afraid...
My sister.
She's to be...
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I'm sorry you ended up.
Dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Somebody help!
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know.
They've lost their minds.
You seem to know a lot about them.
I'm Dr.
I am Xiaoxun.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse.
And so this is why you're here.
I don't want to lose...
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin. Forget your old, weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel. This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite...
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what...
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened?
She was murdered.
I see.
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere.
There. I confessed to that figure. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Over there! There's one of them! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Remember you.
Fear, be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found...
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And
In what way?
Jonathan, I made...
Please then.
Sean Hampton.
So
Exactly.
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Disgust on every street corner.
It seems the Prewin are redoubling their patrols in the district.
Please, sir.
I must be more careful.
Best be on your way home. Did you hear me? It ain't humans, kill it!
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Under control.
Good evening, sir. Dr. Jonathan...
Ah, some fancy...
So you won't?
The name is...
Do you know where I...
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to...
He was one of my patients.
Oh, yeah.
Are you some...
Summit.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir.
And what do you...
My name...
A vamp? Mr. Throg...
A man of...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you...
The sad...
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure you...
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throg. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember?
Of course.
Thank you. Tom, I need to...
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital.
The important thing is
Why not try his...
Where is it? I believe he...
Oh, I bet you're right.
Please.
Well, I don't know.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think? Wounds are clean, it was methodical. A freaking vampire.
Seems like the guard of Prue is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
An end to you!
Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Let's pin it down! Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! You leeches!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
All of you bloody leeches are killing, huh? Look at it! Vicious bugger! You're mine! I hear leeches.
Best stay back, sir. Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Good evening, miss.
A fancy.
And what about...
You want?
I'm looking for Sean...
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the...
He was a pig.
I see.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I know I promised you I'd make everything right, Mum.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that...
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd...
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Потом. Я так думаю, ребят. Не сейчас, а потом. Уже в следующем стриме. Так что, видите, уже вот идет развязочка такая неплохая.
It's in the pits, where the city is darkest, the place you'll find your life. We shall have a good chat later, Dr. Reed.
Так, ну, в принципе, все, на этом все. Спасибо, кто побывал на моем стриме. Всем большое спасибо. Всем пока-пока.